We need to where the heck we are. Get the heck out of here, most likely. Oh, that man. Get back to the raid. Map this the hell out of me. Yeah. Start just heading right in. There. Pull our other ship over, look for a place, and get going. Minute. Is there some information? So I'm looking to run it.
threat passing through the airlock.
Scan detected.
Throw a little bit more money into the ship, probably.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gets the job done.
Clear of the station perimeter. Starcon out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ah. Way around. Those things are fun, but they'll rip you apart. You know? I'd like to keep my shipping packs.
Incoming mission critical message.
No, stay with it. Alright, this might take a little bit of time, but $2 million. Either need to find some spots that I can do teeny little jumps in. So my big ship has no jump range. Or preferably stay in system someplace. I might be able to buy a small upgrade. these upgrades get really expensive really fast, so need to find a way to start making a little bit of money here. Could be a little bit faster than I thought because we're only doing 175. Could get up to like 600. Still a bit of time to accelerate. This whole time taking off the clock. And notification went out. People come by, or does everyone have it muted? Who knows? Reasons. Whenever I start slowing down, I have to keep an eye out. That a little bit more. $600. Getting some speed. Now those light seconds melting away. Hey Doves, how's it going? A little bit of a late start, but been fighting with my computer. Sure what I'll have to end up doing with that big drive, but gotta figure something out. Get a few more games onto my other drive. I'd really like it to work. But I got this game going, so. I picked up 2 people. And they're both going to the exact same spot for like $1 million just over 1 million and 1 million. It's for 1 million. That one's for 1.5 million almost. I'm at 850. Cruising. We almost played more Astroneer, but Balloons won. Yeah, it's nice having a bunch of games to be able to hop around to. I've been playing a bit of RimWorld off stream. Really brutal, and I'll kill people enough without learning every little thing on stream. Like to get a little bit above the learning curve, just a little bit. But it's a really fun, kind of weird game. Simulator. Colony survival. With really bad graphics. And just little pixel guys. But if you climb all the way up the research team, you start with like 3 people on the average play. 3 people, 2 guns, 1 knife, some food and building materials. And then you just go to town, build a little teeny little room and put a couple beds in it, and people are always miserable, so you're trying to figure out that, get them to work and let them play. Use your resources for entertainment or expansion or defense. And then there's like just tons of little details, little just little bars and tabs and side tabs and order forms and I'll do some streams of it, but it's at its base a one-player game. You can add a mod to it that makes it multiplayer, so 2 people can play on the same map and give orders, but you just have that number of people. You don't have like your own group. And then if you live long enough, you can either capture people that try to like invade you, come start fights, or you can randomly someone will walk by and be like, oh, I've been walking forever, I'm gonna join up with you guys so I don't die. So just randomly say that someone joined your party. Which is great. Because more people to help out. Hello.
What? I didn't hear what you said, so...
I said, hello. I am dropping off some people because, like you said, I'm going directly to this spot unless there are people willing to pay me, damn it.
Well,
There are 2 of them going to the same spot for $1 million and $1.5 million.
yeah, it's worth it.
Like, I'm
Still not-
doing pretty good to get, like, those $1 million ones and have them be worth it. And this is, transport. So one way, even.
Oh, I get you almost... I don't ever really do the 2-way ones, or there and back.
Those
So
are
most of
usually
my
the
million
only
ones-
ones that I get that are worth $1 million. The other ones are like 100,000 for just transport.
My typical 1 to 2, like my 2.5 million ones where I got 2.5 million ones. Heck, even the ones that are like 4 million were all just one way. Easy. Simple work.
Yep, because you're allied, you're at the very top of the...
I don't know if that's even it always, but sure.
Yeah, that's totally it. Because you get
Could-
better contracts. You can see that they're grayed out. And you can see them, but you
That's
can't
'cause
pick
I'm allied
them.
with the station, not necessarily my reputation with the country. With the faction.
But
Faction,
being
it's too much.
being
It helps.
good with the
Great friends
super
with
faction,
reputations.
then you're in really good standing with all the little factions within it. Even if you're not in good standing with them, you're in good standing with their boss. So you're in, you know, you're in
Sure.
decent.
Oh.
Also, for some reason, I think my stuff got all wacky, and then they
Wait, one more
fixed
time?
it. All those,
did not.
I think all my quests got all wacky, where it was saying to go 22,000 light years, and the one next to it would say,
Oh
Go
no, there
12.
are genuinely some of those.
I know, but
Like
all of mine, like 95% of them.
Was it at one station?
No, it was everywhere. It was just, remember I said I just can't find any good. They're all.
Like there are
And then
some
they did an
stations where-
update where they did a. When we switched to the Horizon, it really fixed it.
Landing permitted. Clear for landing on docking bay 1-2. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Let's see what we got in terms of personal transport, shall we?
Then it's just all of a sudden it went from like every once in a while there'd be one that would be like 200 light years. Most of them would be 20. Like all of them would be a little bit under, a little bit over, but right around 20. And then occasionally for, you know, a bit more money, there'd be ones that were like 100 or 200. And then the ones that were 1 or 200 switched to 22,000, and then all of them did.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm having a couple little problems similar.
And I was like
Not the same, but
fighting to find any that had.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged.
Like, so obnoxious. And then something happened, and I was like, oh, they're giving me missions that I can do. Not. And then, like, when we went to the DLC, all those ridiculous ones that I just can't do, all those ones just disappeared. I have different things.
good.
I have things I can actually accomplish for almost everything. No, having really good rep with the super factions is huge. And then having good rep in the area that you are in, and if you're staying in like a certain cluster of stars,
Mm-hmm.
then
So I like staying in that one areas because I'm literally allied with the whole station. I've got a couple of them now, but
I'm gonna fly over
not
to the
useful.
home world of the person you're allied with, because I think the person I'm allied with got pushed off the map.
Oh.
On the political.
Yeah, if you'd like to wander over, it's called KAKU Kaku Terminal, I think.
Oh, easy to
Landing
pull
gear
up the
retracted.
political thing and go look for the.
Find somewhere you're
for that person, and
Do
then
it.
it takes you right to their show headquarters. Go there. And then I'll be right in the middle of our group. And I'm gonna look for a big system that I can try to pull my beluga out and stay in one system, or jump around to really short. I have like 10 and a half, something like that for my jump distance, so
All clear. Safe travel,
Frameshift
Commander.
drive charging.
I sent you a team invite just so we can generally have a clue where everybody is. And see your
gotta get them
distances.
jumping.
You know.
Oh, look, just close my
4,
window.
3, 2,
I
1.
didn't get a notification.
It's in Elite Dangerous. So
I
team
know,
1.
I'm saying I didn't get up on the screen.
Oh.
Should be. But no, I just jumped, so social.
Yeah.
Join another ship. Queue. Matchmaking.
What do you want? Look at the Taurus beacon for, oh, you know, that
I don't see anything.
might be good. 200,000. That.
Fuel
Alright, yeah, I'll
skipping.
do that. That literally is half of the price that they're paying me. Unless it's 15 jumps. 3, but it's not the end of the world.
Fuel scooping complete.
If anything, you can invite me to your team. One of them will work. Down to.
How do you do that? From the same.
You go to number 2, and then you go to your social. Go down to friends, and then hover over my name. Then click invite to team.
It says you have no friends online.
What?
Do you have your Steam account dark?
No, it's on. Well, because I can see you.
Good.
Well,
Frameshift drive
the buggy
charging.
game still.
Right. Yeah. We're in the new DLC part. Might have something to do with it.
4, 3,
I'm
2,
jumping through serious.
engage. Fuel scooping.
Scoop the fuel. Discover the places.
Fuel scooping complete.
Run away from the big ball of death. Thank you for the free fuel. fun game.
Frameshift drive charging.
No online friends.
Well, never mind.
Right. I'm pretty sure I'm in the
4, 3,
You are. I can see you.
engage.
Because if we were trying to do fighting, this would totally mess it up.
Incoming telepresence request.
I got a telepresent request.
Okay,
Fuel
so
scooping.
it's not. I will take you to my ship, but it's
Join
purely just
another
to see
ship.
if
Fuel scoop disengaged.
cancel invite.
I thought someone wanted me to watch TV. There's a
Yeah, you can come and
telepresent.
sit here if you'd like.
It's a telepresent.
If you'd like to sit here and watch me fly for a bit, you're more than welcome to.
I thought with a like watch TV.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not that China telepresent.
Yeah, you can. I don't know. It might be that way. I don't know.
Ready to engage. Four,
Go fast.
3,
Go.
2, 1, engage.
What do you want now? Target body is New California, apparently.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, we need to write up a bucket list for this game.
I would like to hit Rear Admiral in the Federation, but I'm already working on that.
I would like to name a bunch of places, ridiculous things with banana. So when people
Banana Planet.
3,
Mhm.
2, 1, engage.
Alright. Do that.
Which maybe we could get a little bit of help with that, maybe? It'd be
Maybe.
better if they're like a useful place that, you know, people would go by and see in the game later. Be like, Banana Planet, discovered by Banana Head. Ah. The Pug People Planet, discovered
I
by
was thinking
Depug.
Pugslandia. Pugslandia, I think, rolls off the tongue a little bit better than Pug's Planet.
Got options.
But I guess, yeah, I've got time. I'm not anywhere near. I was like, I guess if I get the new this new ship might be able to do it. Oh my heavens, there's another UNSC. UNSC size matters. I may need to go and request docking and land on the UNSC. Size matters. Fleet carrier. Apparently if you hover over these, they can plan when they're next jumping to. Docking access is all.
With those really, really big ships, the fleet carrier ones, seem like a really fun, like, multi-crew type of game. Activity. Ever?
Yeah, sure. I don't quite picture like have one ship and then everybody flies out to a different area type thing, or.
Well, just that it's like seems so big and like so much to try to deal with and upgrade and maintain, and like you either got plenty of money to throw at it or you're overstretched. And in that case, it seems like if you could have a group of people, like if there were ways to make money off having the ship that would bring in other people, and it's like a lot of things are locked. You can't
Landing gear deployed.
sell things until you buy that upgrade ability to do it. But what if you could have someone and like they pay rent and maybe you make a little bit off the side of their transactions as part of your rent negotiation, but
I'm just docking on a UNSC ship. So this is cool. And if you've missed this, I've named all of my ships after UNSC ships. So carrying on the Halo kind of theme. And so I found a fleet carrier, which is significantly more appropriate for most of these names, for the UNSC names. But, I mean, whatever.
you start where you start.
I'm really hoping there's like a history of who landed. What now?
How did I lose 90% of my ship integrity? I don't remember doing anything
You want me to locate goods now?
weird or...
Goodness gracious, man. I've taken you places. How much are you gonna give me for that? A lot, huh?
I remember nothing weird happening.
You guys have a market, apparently, but like nothing to sell. They have a shipyard though, so I'm curious what ships. Oh, they don't have any ships.
See, like that. What if you could have a car dealer, ship dealer, basically?
Oh no, like they most definitely like by using these. When you land on them, a portion, I think 5% of whatever they sell goes to you.
Incoming
So it does
message.
actually do something.
I'm just saying it'd be fun to have like to be able to interact with people.
I think to really take advantage of that, we need to not play on private servers.
Incoming message.
I guess like people will still be able to interact with it, but
I might be able to upgrade something a little bit for my big ship, but then I probably wouldn't have money to fly it. Yay! I have 10.7 million now. Now I need to see with these guys. I'm like almost to neutral and neutral almost to the next thing. See, all these transport ones are for like 200,000, 150,
Yep.
200.
that's kind of my average number is 400 to 600. Occasionally, if I can get some good $1 million ones, because I'll usually just jump from system to system, repeatedly making money. Like 400,000 is 400,000.
And then for the sightseeing ones, like visitor beacon +1, and that's like 2 million.
If you want to do this, great. I'm much better at the one ways for me. 'Cause usually it's like
I'm
10
just
jumps.
saying this is what
That's what you get.
this is what I'm
I
getting
get the
right
long
now.
one ways, you get the long two ways.
And then there's a bunch of them that are grayed out.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you hover over them, they'll tell you what you need. Usually it's just to be cordial with most of those people.
Need to get friendly.
That's why I say stay in the same system, because you'll make allies with a bunch of them, or similar like groups of them, because they'll have the same people. Become really
Then
good friends.
once you get a little bit higher, then we'll pay like almost $1 million for the transport ones.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at, kind of, for some of them. I know I could run out of fuel in the next system, but I've got like a lot of fuel and I only have to go 19 light seconds. So if I run out of fuel in the next system, I'd be stunned. Like I got a third of my fuel left and it's like, whoa, 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 you might run out. I'm like, no, I would be mind blown. This is the system I need to go to. 19 light seconds. Easy peasy. Just need to go to Salt Cub, which is 17.1 light seconds. Take me literally a minute to get there. I'll have to have a massive leak in my fuel tank to not use that much. Hey. Making my way downtown. Moving fast. Away now. Ba-da-da-da. All this. I'm here. Max engines. Quest docking. Stop engines. Easy peasy. Anyway.
Everyone being secretive.
$618,000. Because I went and visited a place. Oh, and I'm now friendly with this faction. Heck yeah. Ooh, 7,000, 700,000. That's pretty good. Ooh, there it is. 2,586,000. Ooh, that's not even a far one. Yeah, I'll take you. You're just have to be secret. That's all you want. What about you? Same place? It's not even much money to get you there.
Landing
Is-
gear retracted.
I don't know where that is, but I'll keep that in mind.
Complete. Follow the greens on your way out.
What about you? I much prefer the people who are just gonna get mad at me if I get scanned, rather than will get me killed if I get scanned.
Yes.
Let's do this guy first.
Scan detected.
We're on a word. I need to refuel. I need a bigger fuel tank. Problem is, I don't know what to switch out for a fuel tank. Launch.
Frameshift drive charging.
Protocol override, silent running.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Deploy heatsink.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
That's an interesting new thing I have not seen before, is where somebody changes the destination they want to go to.
I think I've had that. Yeah, I definitely have had that because it was a business person and they're like, more money to be made over in this other system, basically. Someone else will finish up. Someone else will have to sign contracts and finish up. I'm gonna go get in ground level in this new venture.
This person is a general, and all they said is, oh no, it disappeared, but essentially, my destination has changed. No questions asked, take me here. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's only 30,000
Sounds
versus
like-
like 800, so it's not much.
Sounds like military people.
Yeah, very much a. But I want to ask. Well, I'm gonna have to kill you then. Never mind, I'm not curious anymore.
But I'm pointed the ship at the sun.
Like, genuinely, if you're part of the Federation, listen, I'm also military. I'm in the Navy, so you can just tell me. Come on.
Just tell me, and I won't say anything until I rank up.
Once I'm like Rear Admiral, then I might ask. But then I'll be at the point when I should know anyway, so it's all good, right?
Alright, next time we see each other, you can ask me.
Well, I don't think Rear Admiral goes above General, but whatever. It's the same idea. Unless I guess this is a different kind of world, so I don't know. Maybe Rear Admiral is above General in this world, but you can't be a General.
You can be a General Payne. Get it?
Yeah, no, I can do that.
Landing gear deployed.
Now I sit down for not too long of a journey. It's only a couple, maybe a minute or 5.
Landing successful. Ship secured.
Get off my ship. Anyways. Thank you. Ooh, this group, Alliance of BD-47, I'm friendly and almost allied.
Hey, there we go. It's very much a like find a place to know people and
Well, I
work your way
just
up from there.
dropped off someone. Like there's two groups here, and one of them I'm green, pretty far up the bar, getting close to the next allied.
Very nifty to be high rank or allied with a bunch of people because you go from the chances of you being scanned drops down dramatically low because all of the federal authorities don't actually care about you at that point. They're like, you're an ally, you're good, don't worry about it. So you're more likely to be scanned by all the ships, is the worst part. I'm here.
Welcome back.
Oh no, I have been here, but I arrived at the station.
Welcome to the station.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged.
Request
Clear for
dock.
departure.
Oh, so after joking about becoming a small arms dealer, I think it may actually be happening. You probably know about this.
I understand what the idea of it is, but I don't know what it's connected to.
Just little sorts.
That what you've been making? I'm confused.
So I came up with the idea that the shield should be made out of a little piece of tin because
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
light and
Scan detected.
might actually work. So I went over and talked to the tinsmith that was there, and they looked
heat
at
sink?
me.
Fully heatsink.
And, they thought I was kind of crazy, and then they came over kind of happy with this little prototype. And then a little bit later, they switched out in the middle of the day, and Braille took over. And
Yes.
it was one of the things that he was messing with before she got there.
The shields?
Scan detected.
He said, "Let me mess with my thing, and then I'll try to prototype your thing."
Do I know who this person is?
Is Lyndon.
Oh, gotcha. Then yes, I do know who it is. Yeah, I can see why he would give you a funny look about that.
Frameshift drive charging.
But then once he got it to work, he was like, "Oh, this might actually, stupid idea, might actually work." And then we refined it a little bit because he did little squares that were just folded to try to get rid of the sharp part.
Instantly, I have an idea or two that might also help.
And we
Just
did
different ways to produce it.
round punches, so it's pretty quick. I punched out a bunch of them. And then Brian's gonna look for possibly buy a little bit thicker of a wire.
Okay.
Because it goes right into the Lego hand, but it needs to kind of force it in, and it pops in. So it needs to be just a teeny bit bigger. But it seems like it's gonna work, and it seems like it's gonna be really cool. Could be a cool little set that.
Please, protocol override set and running. Sorry, yes, go ahead.
But you know how you're saying just doing a little set of the swords would sell? It's oh, but if you do sets of swords and shields.
That's cool. You need to find a way that you can make it so the Lego guys can still hold it. Then you have an even more of a draw.
Yeah, he holds it. That's what I'm saying. We need to get one little bit bigger of a wire.
What you think?
Because he holds it, but if you move it all, or then it falls out of his hand. He doesn't.
Gotcha. It's a little too thin.
It's just barely too thin. It's the same size, and it needs to be just slightly bigger, or it's just barely too small.
Gotcha.
So Brian's looking for a wire that's just, you know, a teeny bit bigger.
Heck, you could even just take the nail already and then just bend it like a 180 degrees, like a U-turn, and then just straight solder it to it.
Bravo Alpha November. Federal Flight Control welcome.
And that was my first thought, was to do something like that.
Probably not as easy.
But
for
these
some
ones are
people, 'cause
really
soldering
quick.
steel to... Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's cool. I like the idea. Anybody show any interest?
Yeah, everyone that we've shown has just been like, ooh.
Landing permission
Alright.
granted. Vectoring for approach to landing.
Gotta make like
0
50 now.
Mm-hmm.
Automated docking assist is now in progress.
I had a mother who was really confused why just she picked up one sword and she picked up one of the ones that just said kill.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind this? And I was like, yes.
Those ones aren't supposed to go out into the
I think
little
Brian,
kid part.
yeah, I think there was none left. I think Brian just grabbed some because they were done or something. I don't know where he grabbed some, but someone had one in the box. So I don't know.
That's a pain, because those take way longer. They're
Yeah,
over
punching
in my
letters is-
private section.
No, I get that.
And
don't
there are probably a bunch, like regular ones right next to them.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see any more, so I think it was just that one.
Well, there's a bunch missing. They might be in my backpack,
Landing
but
complete. Ship secured.
I was like gonna go give some out, and I was like, I thought I had a bunch of them sitting over here. So that would really be a pain if the
No fun to just losing.
because those take like 2-3 times longer than just doing the sword, doing all the
You just
letters.
gotta punch it. Punch each individual letter. Oh, it's a
You
lot of
just
work.
have to hunt out the letters and then line them up.
It's the lining it up part that always bugs me. It's like I have to always make sure, like, oh, I can't hit this and put it backwards. What do you think?
Incoming message.
I'm really close with both of these groups. Almost a friendly or almost a allied. Probably almost friendly. I don't know. It shows green. It shows a green bar. I also got to that dude's place, the person you're aligned with, and sold them all my map information.
Ah,
Like 2
Would he?
pages worth, like $2 million worth of stuff.
jeez.
And
It's like
they
he's just got a
love
huge
that.
area.
They love, for some whatever reason, you get a lot of.
Oh, you get a lot of money.
Well, you get
Like,
rep
hey.
too, because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, you're giving
Well,
me
you-
all the dirt. Like, if I'm gonna go do military operations on these people, you've given
like,
me.
You're selling vital, updated,
Mhm.
like,
I know
data.
about their
Here's where the ships are. Here's
economy
where
stuff. I
everything
know
is.
about where all the planets, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, Yeah, here I go. These guys are offering me for $300,000 I can go 20,000 light years, 22,000 light years. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 17.19 light years for 350.
I'm doing a one. No, I think this is a 2.5 million one-way mission, 300,000 light seconds, but it's like a 15-minute flight, but still, it's
No,
2.5 million.
this is like 50 jumps or 5,000 jumps.
Mm-hmm. Like usually mine are 2 jumps and then a very long distance of just straight flying.
One is
Not too bad.
17 light years, and the one above it is 22,000.
Yeah, don't go to the 20. Well, 22,000 is more than like 50 jumps. That's like
500, 5,000,
500. It's like
500,000.
Those are the ones that you need to go and find a somebody
almost
who does ships,
all of
like
them.
fleet carriers back and forth.
Almost
If you have
all
one
of them
those-
are that.
Are they all to Concordia or something? Because you might be in one of those stations that literally
I'm at
like.
Ride Gateway.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, that's just the station. I've been there. It's cool. Yeah, they for a very small amount of money, they will want you to go a very far distance. And that's the nifty part of having like a fleet carrier nearby is a fleet carrier you can just hop on it and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with very little effort. So if they just fly to Concordia, you can go and just sit there and just come back the next day and you'll be there. Because those missions are usually for a couple days, usually. Pretty cool. Yeah, Ride Gateway is pretty cool. Fun little station. Anyway, yeah. Headed out, going to Zimsmith Physics. ZIMKIEWICZ. Zimkeiswix? Huh?
I'm glad you spelled that because I thought you were having an
Having
episode.
a stroke, I think. Yeah, no, it's like just a messy words. Zyme Kaiswick? Hub? I don't know.
Incoming mission critical message.
No, it's a video game, but I don't think these ports openings are very realistic. I know someone made the decision that it's a mini game to get into the starports, but
You want to make it a little different for smuggling and stuff, maybe. I don't know. Having a big circle really don't make sense.
the name of the game in space is avoid collisions and make things easy so people don't die.
Frameshift drive charging.
Making things so they barely fit through an opening. Probably not really the greatest idea.
3, 2, 1, engage.
I get that, like, as a video game, someone decided that that's a mechanic and there's a little mini game that you can do. And
Fuel scooping.
spice things up for the pilots.
Don't want to make it too easy.
Keep them on their toes.
Fuel scooping complete.
That was the same thought they had when they had interdicting people, just being able to like stop them and fight them. Like what a mini game to get out of this.
And I get, like, you know, how do you let people, like, interact with each other and kind of be challenged on the ship and do something? But and there's no Dyson spheres. There's nothing built around the stars.
Well, yeah.
No solar collectors.
Well, you might not need it. From what I can tell, there's some weird fuel, like tritium or something. I keep saying it whenever I land on these super carriers, fleet carriers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of fuel that a lot of them are using to power those giant ships. So it's
Yeah,
some
they're not. They're
crazy-
obviously not following our laws of physics. And can't have a really cool space game without breaking them. But
They
and
just went like
pushing lasers.
They put a Dyson sphere around like the original Earth planet, just to be like, here's one. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's different levels of a Dyson sphere. If you're just doing solar collectors, it's really cheap. And
Also do hydrogen.
it just takes time. But if you're putting habitats, and the reason they don't do it is because it's such a big space and you would have like rings of habitats, and you wouldn't have just like one, you could have chains of them, and, you know. Too much for most games, most computers. maybe some next gen game. Gen after that.
Game about Dyson Spheres.
Yeah, I think I might have bought it. You know,
I don't know what it is, but I've
maybe,
seen it.
maybe not.
It's the game. I think it's called like the Dyson Sphere or something.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
I got a bunch, so
Would you like me to look it up?
possibly? I think I did.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead and look and see if there's any
Dyson Sphere
New-
program. That's
new
what it's
games
called.
that catch your
Well, the
eye.
Steam sale is off. Yeah, you do have
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, now you're safe to look. So
Whew, okay, now I can. Whew.
But
Good.
I grabbed a couple, so you know, if you
Interesting.
wanna look through while you got it open, see if there's anything that catches your eye you wanna throw on your wish list, keep an eye on.
You've almost caught up to me in games. You've got 85 now.
Yeah, some
How
of
many
the
I've got.
group things are like, buy this game for $5 or buy the entire series for $7
$6
or
or $7.
$10.
It's like, well, may as well. I'll play all of them.
And it's like you can buy every game for $7 or you can buy all of them for $3 each. It's like,
You mean this $20
the-
game is being sold for 3? Oh, I gotta take advantage of that.
I know I'll play those games again because I love playing them the first time. And
I already played it
I
twice,
got-
and I want to do it again.
I got some new games and I got some old games. And I got, what is it, Void something? It's a shooter game. Really, like, even more Borderlands-ish, kind of cartoony than, like, the original Borderlands.
Ooh,
Which I kind of, like, when I was flipping
like
back
that art
through, I
style.
was like, yeah, I was like, I really like this art style, I'm grabbing it. And then it's a kind of
different.
interesting game idea mechanic.
okay. It's good
So,
reason. Cool art
did
style.
you play
plus,
Odd Planet, Surviving?
No.
The one where you're goo, basically. I can't remember the.
Like, maybe, but I don't know.
Savage Planet.
Played a lot of stuff, but I just don't know. Maybe
Something Savage Planet. I can't remember.
Journey to the Savage Planet?
That sounds right. So have you played that? Or watched any?
I've not. I've watched it.
So when you die, you start back in your ship. And if you explore the ship, there's like this putty stuff. And if you read about it, it's DNA goo
Fun.
and putty, you know, DNA putty. And whenever you die, the ship makes another clone and pops you out. That's the one where there's the grave markers everywhere. So you can literally be like running around and run past grave marker 1, and then like 2 steps later run past grave marker 15.
South Kruger, Bravo,
Okay.
Alpha, November. Submit a docking request and a landing
I
ramp will
haven't
be
played
reserved for you,
it.
Commander.
Sounds interesting.
So it's the same kind of concept where it's like, go explore, go fight and explore, and can't remember all their
Okay,
wording.
Commander, you are go for
Like,
approach
upgrade,
pad
you know?
4-4.
Go science.
It,
Assisted docking initiated.
but it's like, but don't get greedy. And then it shows you like, look back at your ship and then get going again. What up, Renegade? Renegade says,
Hello.
what up?
Hello.
And
How
then
goes it?
it shows like your body hit the ground and like your backpack opens up and the slime comes out and it like scoots back to the ship. And then you get reanimated, but you lose everything in your backpack.
Weird, but okay.
Landing gear deployed.
So it's like, so it has this replayability where like once you kind of get good at different things and learn the ship and you know what guns to go for, what doors not to open,
Docking completed.
and then
Deploying
like the
ground
art style just is like, oh, that love that kind of cartoony. Between the art style and the sense of humor that you could see in like the very short little clips, it's like, this could be entertaining. This
Cool.
could possibly be stupid enough, just have weird kind of things that you can go do and. Well, how's Renegade doing? What up, what up, what up? What's that thing you say? Homie Hive?
Homie, hype
The hype to homie?
of all of the homies.
You playing the games? Getting those chicken dinners? Doing good. Blacksmithing in the crazy heat. It's always fun, always kind of interesting.
Turns out your message got to Jim, and apparently, everything happening, apparently, it really stressed Jim out. So that's fun. I don't know if you heard about that, but...
No.
Whew. Yeah, I got this, fun message today, which really looked like, all my poorly timed timing of changing my Wednesdays, kind of mixed with the whole barbershop thing. And yeah, that was interesting.
Kind of make things move a little bit quicker, I guess.
Well, it's one of those where I need.
Misinterpretation.
Yeah, it was one of those where I think it was pretty much a telephone kind of game, but a cause it like it all was just bad timing, I think. Like
The timing of the two things could be misread.
Yeah, I think it got misread to be drastically worse than I think it was. Like, did you do this and thus this caused this? I'm like, no.
And this could happen, and it already did. We didn't even get any warning. You just...
No, it's like, no, it's I just need to pay off my car. Another job pays more.
Incoming mission critical message.
That's it. Don't worry, Jim. Good. Yeah, that was fun. I'll chat about it later. It's kind of interesting.
Landing gear retracted.
Entertaining. But yeah, no, I think that
Go for
Apparently
departure.
that got sent over to the gym. Oh my heavens, don't hit it, please. No. Oh, darn it. Gotta love some auto docking.
Auto docking to the rescue.
Oh wait, I don't need to auto dock. Protocol override son. Oh wait. Request docking. Request docking? Protocol override silent running.
So I'm not sure what. I think the clouds, the stupid one cloud thing, cloud sync. I was doing something and hit that,
Scan detected.
and then it tried to start setting itself up and doing things that
Scan
Ooh.
detected.
I don't want it to.
Don't do things. I don't need you to be
Drive charging.
run around trying to be like things, you know? So,
All clear. Goodbye, Commander.
I love that it refills your shields instantly when you land.
4,
And I'm not sure what
1, engage.
is going on with my big drive. It keeps saying that it
2.582
wants
million.
to scan it, but then it won't. And then it's mad that it didn't scan it.
Fuel scooping.
Ooh,
So
oh
Fuel
wait.
scooping
I'm
complete.
making decent progress already. I need to be doing more missions for that, but
So it'd be
I've already
really
got-
nice if they would scan it or do something so it would work, and if not, I'm gonna have to do something more drastic, like reformat the whole damn drive.
that is honestly, I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, no, that was on my list of like, I
Like-
could do this, but it's a lot of work. Real
Mhm.
pain.
I have to download everything again. It's a pain, but
The world, just let's find wolf. Yeah, I can wolf. Alright. Didn't hit the sap enough times. Launch. Ah, no. Oh, I picked up an illegal passenger, which is probably that last one, because
yeah, it's such a pain.
actually paying a decent amount of money, and it was one of those where it's like above. It's not you, but I think it's you.
Bravo Alpha November.
Let's go get you out of the way first, because I don't like you. If you're an illegal passenger, that's not good. You're a real pain in the butt. Alright, here we go.
Proceed to landing pad 27. Acknowledge, Commander.
Renegade, you need to add us on Steam. One of the games that is working right now, I think, is Pug.
Protocol override silent running.
Also, Pug's still on sale. It's like one of this week's sale items.
Deploy heatsink.
Like that. Cool. Don't need to pick it up, but it's always
And then one of
nice
those-
when games that you play are on sale, because then other people can grab it.
Landing
I think they
gear
came out with a
deployed.
new DLC type thing though, and so I think that's why it's still on sale. Is like, hey, look, everybody should come and play the game right now.
you can get a controller for PC.
Docking confirmed.
You
Powered
totally
up
should
engines.
get a
Good to have
controller
you,
for
Commander.
PC. And the sales are done, but there's always sales. And this week's sale, Pug is one of the things that's on sale. Pug-G. I've been told, don't just call it Pug. Pug what? Don't confuse everyone. Yeah, it's about $15 right now. Half off. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was like, it's got a good sale right now. I know some people will extend their sale even
Incoming
after
message.
Steam summer sale, because people will still want to buy games.
Ooh, I just got allied with 2 factions.
Hey, there you go. Congratulations.
Or I get allied next. The allied is lit up green now.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it says it's lit up green with allied, then you're allied. There you go. You've done it. Gone and
Allied
bloody
with
done it.
someone. Woohoo! Waiting on a new router. Yeah, you need to try to get a direct line if you can.
Some like big desktops, they don't have the like not all of them have a wireless card, so you might have to do wired. A different kind reputation. I'm now friendly with them, so that's cool. I don't know who this team is. I don't know if I've really worked with him much, but okay, let's take it. Not gonna complain about being friendly with somebody.
I think those people were at the last station though.
What team did you become allied with?
I don't remember. Teams,
Gotcha.
people.
Well, it should be in your messages. It will say, like, congratulations, your rep has been raised to allied.
Silver Fortune Inc. And there's another one too. I don't see that one.
Okay. Let's request docking. Protocol overrides aren't running. Deploy heatsink.
To USS Enterprise.
Ran. Hey, whoever is the illegal person, please get off of my ship.
I don't want you anymore.
Does that work?
Don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Is it? Is this who it is? No, of course it's not. Why would it be? Well, now if anything, the non-illegal person is less likely to die. That's good. But yeah, that's not as fun. Ooh, go Matt. You want Collie Doc? Yeah, I can do Collie. I should have looked at all of the things before accepting that, but whatever. Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
And shooting with the mouse is actually a lot better. It's just the walking, all the keyboard stuff is way different than a controller.
I didn't know that there was, like, advancement missions with transport. Actually, I guess that makes sense, but...
There's everything you can do. You can just stay on one
Scan
type of
detected.
mission.
Did not know that.
So if you only have transport vehicles and fill
Yeah, I
up
guess you
that
have to be
line,
able to do it somehow.
then yeah, you have to be able to. And if you only do exploring or
Federal flight control now
fighting,
offline. Hope to
any
see you
of the
again,
options
Commander.
they give you, you can just do that one thing.
4, 3, 2.
Seems a little weird sometimes, like different
Protocol
game
overrides, not
thinking,
running?
but at the same time, for this game, it works.
Fuel scooping.
Not post. Boy, he'd think.
And
Fuel
Renegade,
scoop disengaged.
if I want you to play Scrap Mechanic, I'm still gonna just buy it for you. I'm just gonna pay full price now and talk a bunch of smack about it, probably. But you know, I figure you're a big guy, you're a big tough Marine. You made it through boot camp. What's a little banana? Wonder if astronauts will eat Rice Krispie treats. Seems like a good astronaut food. Doesn't
Lasts for a
run
long
from you.
time.
Mm-hmm.
It's lightweight. That's a key thing. I know that food is heavy, and so that's why I pack light in. Also dehydrated. I don't know. It's tasty. Well, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I was at my other office, they had Rice Krispie treats, the ones with M&Ms in them,
Mm.
just in a box. It was great. 10 out of 10.
I really like the smooth texture of just the original, but the other flavors would be really nice.
Or a peanut butter one.
I was just thinking they need if they're gonna turn this into astronaut food, you need to make it more nutritious. So you just
No, I'll
add
just
in,
eat this here.
you know, protein and
They could do a one with peanut butter chocolate chips instead, but just peanut butter chips. That'd be maybe I'll have to make some of those. That'd be super cool, super good.
you could use peanut butter flavored protein.
Ooh, I don't know how will that do anything to like the other stuff in it.
Mm.
I guess maybe not. Because it's just marshmallow and
Yeah, I don't
Rice
think so.
Krispies?
It'd just make it.
add some peanut butter flavor and some protein and nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this going. Let's talk to NASA. I'm on board. Let's do it.
Alright, guys. Banana's going to the moon.
All right, open Kerbal Space Program. Make the peanut mobile and have it just send peanut butter up to the space station.
It needs bananas in it, dude.
You can
But you
probably get
don't-
a mod for that.
No, for the paste. For the... And then we can send bananas to space.
Bananas are heavy. Got lots of water.
That's why you put them... Just the good parts. In with the Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting, at least. I don't know. I now want to make peanut butter Rice Krispie treats, though. It sounds really good. I like peanut butter cookies, and so
Peanut butter banana. Good combination.
yeah, like
Peanut butter banana chocolate. Still a good combination.
even like bananas on cereal, especially Rice Krispies. Good combo. Hey, maybe it'll just work really well. Huh. Well, if I have time tomorrow, maybe I'll take some of those and bring them up on Saturday. Where am I on Saturday? I am at Gold.
Fun. I always love gold panning because you get to say without lying that you're getting paid to throw rocks at kids. Because when people can't find gold for their kids, they're like, can you help them? Can you just throw some in so we can find it?
Yeah, you just sit there, and I'm just gonna.
And you're like,
I'm gonna point at a funny-looking bird over there, and then suddenly there's gonna be gold in your pants. It's gonna be wild.
so you want me to throw gold at your kid? Yeah, so they can find it. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's a little rock. Yeah, throw it at my kid. That one's my kid. Throw it at him.
You know it has sharp edges, right?
Like, all right. I get paid to throw rocks at kids, and their parents are happy about
Totally
it
on
and
board.
pretty assistant about
Give you a
you
thumbs up and
threw
everything.
rocks at that person's kids. What about my kid? I demand you throw rocks at my kid too. Like most people are happy about it, but it's pretty funny.
It's free gold, man. Easy gold. Honestly, if it was back in those days, and somebody just wandered up and threw gold at me, I wouldn't complain either. So. I'd be
Or
like,
today,
"Where's
if
the-
anyone
oh,
wants to come throw gold at me,
I can do that. Where are you tomorrow?
I'm good with it. I'm
I'll be
not
down.
sure the schedule is fluid.
Ever fluid? Would
I
you like me
looked
to
at
look
it
up?
at 1:30 last night, and it was changed when I got to work.
Oh. Why can I not see this week? I can only see August. That's not useful. Oh, no, there it is. Just lagging. What's the date? Oh, no, I'm landing and I've got some date. Ooh, wait. Oh, is this one of those... Oh, this might be one of those giant... I think I might have found a gateway that gives the ships request docking. Request docking?
It sells the fleet carriers.
Yeah, there's a big like
shipyard?
station nearby.
It should say like shipyard or something like that in the system.
Yeah. I haven't landed yet. I didn't even think about it. I don't really usually check the
Because
system
I was
stats.
like, shipyard?
Protocol override.
I haven't
sound
seen
right?
that one before. What the heck? Why would they need a shipyard? And then I was like, ooh, maybe I can buy a bunch of ships. They'll have like hard to find ships, or
They should.
you
I don't
know,
understand
they
why
should
they
have
wouldn't.
everything. Yeah, you wouldn't just be making big ships. You would, once you have the ability to make those big ships, you have the ability to make like dozens and dozens of the other ships.
Yeah.
And
like,
probably you could make like 3 to 5
Material-
big ships at once. And then on the side of all those frames for the big ones, you'd be able to make just dozens and dozens of little ones at the
like,
same time.
materials to make one of those big ones is gonna very outweigh the large ones. So you can get 50, hundreds, thousands maybe for the price of that.
And you're just gonna have so much material and so many people in that one area. That it just makes sense that you're
Ooh. 4 reputation? I'll take 4 reputation.
just gonna make everything.
So, let's learn about this station. Because do I need to go and, like, land here?
Yeah, Renegade, you need to... If you can't get these games now, put them on your wish list. Build up your... Before I ever built up my library, I built up my wish list. And it saved me like up to 80% on a lot of games. Because I'm cheap. Like, it,
It says it has a shipyard.
like,
It's the
cheap.
shipyard I'm looking for, right?
I think so.
It says it has a shipyard here, but I don't know.
They might have
fleet-
the station and, like, the shipyard just attached to it.
No, I can.
Considered
I
part of
found
it.
out what it's called. It's called the fleet carrier vendor. Fleet
Unable,
carrier
Commander.
vendor.
You're out of range.
All it is.
Resubmitted 7.5 kilometers.
So how do
Okay,
I
Commander.
go?
Make your way to
How do
landing
I?
pad number 3
Shipyard?
4.
Alright.
Acknowledged,
So, like,
Commander.
ships for
Clear
sale here?
assisted docking.
Where are they? I bought
Really big ones.
I bought. I don't know how to get like see them. I want to go and look at them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I need. Do I need to go land on the other station?
You just have to land in that system. Is there a place where you
I'm
can go
at the
land
dock
right
next
at
to
it?
Yeah, but it's not at the.
'Cause
actual
I just
place. I have to
landed-
go over there.
Yeah, I just landed like wherever the normal place was, and then it was like an extra little
Oh,
thing,
okay.
extra little
So-
window by where the menu and missions and
So I found it. So if you go to contacts, there's a person called the fleet carrier
Landing gear
vendor.
deployed.
You can buy the Brewer carrier, which only costs a nice $5 billion.
that's
So it looks like they only
the one I
carry
found was like 1.5, 1.3.
This one has
billion.
4 small landing pads, 4 medium, 8 large, and it can jump 500 light years.
Solid
Yeah, I think that's
contact.
kind of the
Dispatching ground.
base
Station facilities are at your disposal,
that you
Commander.
start with, but it must have some other stuff that's like you can probably start and already sell certain things
Probably, yeah.
instead of having to buy those upgrades and go find them.
Holy moly.
Alright, Renegade. You need some executive decision making for your round. Do we take the reputation?
For the money?
365,000. Or do we take the big money, but only one rep?
Oh.
$1 million. $600,000. 600,000 more. But you need to build the rep up.
Yeah, I was like, if you're going for rep, do rep.
I want both because
Don't
I need
care.
money so I can get my other ship functional.
Yeah.
It
Do
has all
some-
those luxury things, but it needs to be able to jump a little bit more. Dev says,
yeah.
"Yay, I escaped having to make a choice."
Doves, I have a question for you. You need to decide on where I'm going to next. Actually, wait a minute.
Yay!
Aaron, we're right next to each other, apparently.
Sweet.
I'm one system away from you. You're in Groomsbridge 34, and I'm in Kruger 60. Ah, wild.
Renegade.
And if he doesn't answer, you know who you can ask, right? Wake up. Thank you. In here. Oh my heavens, I thought my ship was just about to clip something.
Dev's off
Yeah.
lurking.
What do you
Avoiding
want
the
now?
decision making.
This is a conflict zone for. Should I? Okay, so this mission is worth 1.5 million. No, this one's the 1.7 million. Should I go and visit a combat zone in an entirely different system for 40,000?
No? Considering you could get your passenger killed, not get paid, get your ship shot up, and do way more damage than
And
that. And if
I'd
you
like to say
get
that my
blown up,
ships-
then it's a couple million.
I was like, would you like? So I've got my ship at fully maxed out right now, or not fully maxed out, but pretty close to maxed, right?
So your buyback's 3
My rebuy
million
is
plus?
4 million.
Yep.
I was like, it's not worth losing it. It's gonna be
Because my
huge
buyback
pain.
is like 5-6 million
For which?
for the Beluga, not upgraded.
But this is a medium ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not upgraded.
Yeah, I was like, large ships are just expensive. That's kind of how my
And I
my
need to
Type
get
9
it
was.
jump range before
So
I
I
can like take it
do
out
that
and
one.
actually do stuff. So I want some money, but I want the rep. But I want the money.
Grab the rep.
But I want the rep.
If it's
But I
how
want
much
the money.
rep is it?
4.
That's pretty good. If it was 3, I'd say grab the money. But if it's 4 and 5 are where I'm like, ooh, that's a good chunk of rep. Because I
Right,
think
now-
a 5 is 10% of the rep you need, so it will jump you up really fast.
Yeah,
and
we
then
just need to get permission
3
from
is
Renegade.
5% or something, and then I think 1 rep is 1 or 2%.
Renegade.
So if you go for the 1 rep, it's going to
Renegade.
take you like 100 missions just to rank up. To go, Matt?
Banana. And that was really close to having to pay royalties. Good job.
Into the next system. 3.9 light years. Not too bad.
Incoming message.
Taking a rep.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think that was the good choice. I really do like the rep.
Should see if I can just give them money sometimes so that you want some rep, give me money. I'm like, if it's just a little bit, I'll give you money.
It's like,
But
especially
I've been
some of these,
fighting
I'm
really
getting
hard to get money, so you gotta give me a lot of.
I think one of my favorite missions I did. It was a lovely mission of. It gave you, I think, $4 million, or you could take 1 million or 1.5 million and 5 rep. And I was like, deal. Take my cash, or take my time. I'll take the rep and the $1 million.
I can give a $500,000 to prevent a medical emergency. Oh, I have. I'd need to switch ships, but I have a shipping
Ooh, you have a rank
Federal
up?
Navy rank up.
What does it
Requires
want? What is it?
24 units of heat sink interlink.
Ooh, oh, that's not too bad. Make sure you do. You have enough money to buy them? How much money do you have?
11 million. But I only
Nah,
have
you don't have
two.
anywhere near enough. It's
But I
only probably
only
going to
have
cost you like 50,000.
2 cargo space, so I'd
Oh
have to
yeah.
switch ships.
So if you can take one of your large containers out, or one of your large passenger cabins, and put a large cargo thing, it is I think it's a 5 or a 6, but it carries 32, and so you can do it all in one.
Because now that I raised my reputation, some of these groups, I can do some more of these level up things if I want. I think I'll save them for right now. Does it make that big of a difference
With what?
to do those level up in the Federation?
It unlocks new permits. It unlocks new ships. I find it useful. But I'm going for one of the high level ships, but it's up to you on whether you want to do it. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen many like uses for the federal rank besides ships and permits. Like, I have like 5 or 6 permits now, so I can go to some of those like restricted areas.
And I'm just going to keep doing passenger stuff for right now. So what do you think about my plan with Renegade? It's Marines,
Remind
so
me.
there could be holes in this plan.
You may have to remind me what your plan is.
I've been bugging him for a week or so to add me on Steam so I could
Okay.
buy the scrap mechanic and like some of the games that we play together. You know, if they're super cheap. I was thinking about grabbing for him since, you know, he spent like a couple grand getting the computer and getting all set up. And I remember that feeling of having a really nice, expensive computer and no games to play on it. So I've been bugging him, you know. Hey, there's this great sale going on. Add me,
Landing
and
gear retracted.
then I'll be able
Clear the landing
to
pad. Observe queuing
give you a
system
gift.
exiting the station.
And he's just been like, yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. So, my plan is to just pay full price for Scrap Mechanic and then just bug them about it for, like, you know, possibly forever.
Yeah, do it. You'll eventually.
Scan detected.
Well, I don't really get anything from it.
Scan
Just-
detected.
I just figured that, you know, he's a Marine, so he can deal with someone verbally giving him a hard time once in a while.
Frameshift drive charging.
You're being held back by your old router. Excuses. That wouldn't stop you from giving me a friend
Federal Flight
request,
Control now offline. Have a safe trip, Commander.
saving me money.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But I could get you the games now, and then when you get your new router and get set up, we could play them. But now I'm gonna have to get you Scrap
You can buy it
Mechanic.
and leave it in your inventory, and you can just deliver it later. I think that is a thing.
Fuel scooping.
Sounds like magic. Did not know that was an option.
Fuel scooping complete.
But no, now I'm just gonna have to pay full price and get it for you. And then every time we play, I'm just gonna have to remind you about, hey, that was a great shot on this game that I paid full price to get, that I could have got on sale. And some games really care about the internet speed, the latency, and all those things. And other games, not as much. Something 50. Is that you?
Hmm? What?
I just got a friend thing pop up on Steam.
It's not me.
Something
I'll tell you
50.
that. I think we are friends already, so I think
Mhm.
we don't.
I was wondering if it was Renegade.
It's not Doves.
No,
Unless Doves changed his
we're
name.
already friends on
Unless
Epic
Doves
and
unfriended
Steam.
you and
Changed
did he
his
unfriend
name,
you?
and I don't think so.
Doves. Come on. Messing with him. Yeah. I don't know. Who would know? Hey.
It's got to be
Oh, no,
someone
no,
who's already on Discord, because no one new joined. We didn't get a new person.
I will say you can also just search up your name on Steam and just find you. So it's not the end of the world, but like, a bit more work. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. Lots of I don't know.
I have a saying about all this. It works very well. I use it at work even. It's magic.
Bravo, Alpha, November. Federal Flight Control would like
I
to
don't
welcome you to
understand
this
how it
facility.
works. It does, and I'm happy.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 3.
It's always better when it does work.
Automated docking confirmed.
That big box lying around. Oh, another thing they got wrong about this space stuff. Your spaceship could look like anything. Like, once you're in space, like, once you're a deep space vessel, like, you need to have shielding in the front. But if you want to look like a dolphin or a unicorn or, like, pretty much no limit
Contact.
on
Disembark when ready.
gonna land all the way. That was weird. Incoming friend request. Ika 50. Yeah, slaughter that. Right? That. Looks like it probably is Hawaiian, and I like absolutely slaughtered it. But let me know if that's you, Renegade. What's the... Alright. So is that you, the Ika 50? Did I slaughter that properly? Ika. Alright, and I can't get reputation, but I could get influence. Is influence worth getting? Mm-hmm. Yep, that one. That's you. Depugs is away. Alright. We will take the money because I'm not sure what the influence actually does.
Incoming message.
Alright. Look at that. Allied. Woo-hoo. Okay. Alright, give me a second, guys. Do things. I'm gonna do the thing. Yeah. So nice. I'll customize like. Alright. Done with that. Back to this. Alright, and I just want you to know, Renegade, you could have saved me like $7. But you didn't. And we'll always remember that. secretive. Not like that. I don't know what happened. Did you check your friend request thing, your account? At some point, yes, we're kind of mid in-game for scrap mechanic, so we need to start a new map. And the way, if we use Ufen's mod, we might like start fresh, since Renegade hasn't played at all. So I think you should check the game out before you dive all the way in and, start modding everything. Yeah. So yeah, you might have gotten an email to Renegade, I think is how it might work. To try to notify you, tell you things. Get your attention.
Base station logged, and enjoy your stay.
Renegade. Did you find the thing? Me? What? If I paid full price to get you a game that I could have saved $7 on while it was on sale, then I would have to like endlessly give you a hard time about that. Now, I am a banana and everyone loves me and I get things for free. And money's monopoly and it only has value because we're playing that game right now. So technicalities, maybe I consider it an investment. I have the privilege to invest. Yeah, it's a small gift, man. It lets us hang out and play, and it'll be a fun, goofy little game for you, and you can play it offline by yourself.
Take care,
You
Commander.
can just download it and
Frameshift
start
drive
playing if you
charging.
want.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
So yeah, have fun. Check it out. Come hang out Mondays
Fuel scooping.
if your schedule allows it. You can hop on.
Fuel scooping complete.
Ufen's added a sniper rifle. He keeps adding in more guns and hammers and but you should probably check out the base game before you start modding everything. And you're gonna either play Astroneer or Scrap Mechanic next Monday. Kinda depends on who's around and what people want to play. I think Trevor's not going to be around as much for the next little bit. He's helping his mom set up a historical dance group.
Kruger, Bravo, Alpha, November. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, they're both really fun, chill games.
Landing
And they're both pretty cheap.
Approach to landing pad 04.
There's no Renegade's been checking out Scrap Mechanic for
Automated docking assist is now in progress.
yeah, and you just gotta build your collection of games and
I'm back. Don't worry. I'm here.
different toys and hey, Renegade has decided to join us Monday for some Scrap Mechanic if he's available.
More than welcome to.
And if you checked your Steam friend list, you have a friend request.
Landing gear deployed.
Yes,
Sent
I
him
do.
out to me, you, Grumbles.
Oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe minimum clearance distance.
Alright, well then. Glasses.
And then, you know, Steam did that really weird thing that it does where everyone occasionally gets a free game for being my friend.
I like that kind of gesture. Holy moly,
And-
don't you
and-
dare.
And by everyone, I mean really randomly, probably one person so far. But super random. Oh, I was gonna ask you, and like I was like talking and asking you for a while, and no one answered. What's the
Sorry.
influence? Is it worth grabbing? If you can't get the
So,
rep, is the
influence-
influence worth getting?
Reputation is your standing with the group. That's like your allied, all of that. The influence is how much influence that person has in the power play. So if you take a bunch of influence, that makes the person, like that group, more powerful than some of the others. And so they're more likely to overthrow and take over and may do bigger, better things.
These people have 60% influence.
And so I think it's also like some of your own influence as well. I'm not 100% sure how it works.
I go from like 250,000 to 10,000. So they take like all the money. Like
Yeah,
not a
I was
little
like,
bit,
it's-
all the
I
money.
have done none with influence because I don't really need it. I haven't been doing anything with the power play changes, mostly just the
Alright, I'll just grab
oh,
some
please
money.
wait a minute. Hold on. Do you need to go to the same place as this person? Oh, you do.
Incoming
The
message.
Did I just
exact
hear
same
3
place.
million? Exact
Those are
same place.
so great.
Each person's given me 1.5 to 1.34 or 1.75 million.
I really need to find a spot where I can pull out my big ship and actually be able to jump around. I'm almost to 12 million though. Slowly
I think I'm-
building up.
Where am I at?
need
When
a-
I started, I was at 10 million. I don't know what I'm at now. Let's see. How much have I made this game so far? I've
need to
made
get
over about 1.5 million, so I'm at 11 million now.
I need to get my jump drive up so it's like
Oh yeah.
higher
Frame
than
shift drive.
10.
The key thing is also get your engine up, because having a crappy engine is just the worst.
Well,
Just
I can't
trust
do missions until,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
those
only buy like one thing at a time.
Yeah, definitely
Because
start with frame shift drive.
I also need to save money for my insurance, so I can't bankrupt myself.
Just don't die. Easy peasy, man, right?
Yeah, easy peasy. You know how the game loves that.
Yeah, it's
Buy
usually
a
I'm
big
like,
ship
I'm
in your
gonna
first 3 to
die.
5 missions. You get splatted.
Yep.
It
It's
just
the worst.
like
But, yeah.
seems like it tries to force you back down to the smaller ships.
Well, if you remember what Mad King told us is, don't jump to a big ship really quick. Get super laid out in a nice medium ship, or even a small ship, and then slowly work your way up to a larger one, because you just don't need a big one yet. Like, I'm doing all my stuff, and I've got a medium. It's a nice medium, but
If I could
I'm
get to
working.
like 15, then I can start jumping around a little bit. But
yeah, frame shift drive,
I'll have
but
to
make
do
sure
a
you
bunch
don't
of
overdo
extra
your
stuff.
power. That's why I'm like,
But-
maybe even grab a semi better frameshift drive and a little bit better of an engine if you can.
I think just one upgrade is going to be like 5 million just to go up one.
It's expensive.
So I can only do one at a time. So I'm hoping if I can get that up high enough, I can actually start jumping around and using it.
I think it was like 30 million to get my my ship to where it's at now.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like 15 million or more for the highest jump drive one.
Some decent money. I haven't really done much upgrading for my big ship yet. I think I've put a couple upgrades, but not much, mostly because I didn't have a need for it yet. And it's just also, it's pretty slow because the ship is meant for like cargo. Not meant to get there super duper fast. You don't have time limits quite the same. So like the fastest it can go is where this one I can get up to like 180. On my Keelback I can get up to like 210. Type 9 Heavy, it can get up to like 100 meters per second. Ooh, that's rough. To locate a tourist beacon. 50,000. No, I'm already on my way to taking you to your ship or to the station. And this is not a closed
That's
station.
what you get. Be happy what you get.
Listen, man. Either if you pay me up front, then I'll think about it. Or if you pay me, add another 0 to that. If you add a 0, ooh, definitely, I will take you there for an extra 0's worth.
Yeah, some of these where it's like the risk reward, it is not worth the reward even, let alone the risk.
I think it's super useful for when you're first starting the game, but like, you're also at the very beginning of the game not doing transport missions. Mm-hmm. You're usually doing like cargo because you can't find passenger cabin stuff out of Federation.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going the distance.
Going with style.
Oh, this time of need. I'm going the distance. I need to listen to that again. I'm doing that thing again where I vaguely remember some of the lyrics, but I don't remember all of them.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to life.
Yeah, it's one of those where I have a general idea. I know some of those lyrics.
It's even funner is like my generation, there was no way to like check for most of my life. So it was just whatever your group agreed on.
Fuel scooping complete.
And that's why the whole, all the MTV stuff about guessing the lyrics and were so fun. People thought it was such a, like you couldn't really find stuff on the internet yet. People hadn't put that stuff there.
I listened to the radio until they said it out loud, like, and here's this.
Well, people didn't know that you can just request all that stuff and then just downloaded, uploaded, downloaded, and uploaded, and a lot of it wasn't there. A lot of stuff wasn't, businesses just didn't have any internet present at all.
The internet was new at that time.
Yes, it was very
Like,
much the
people
Wild
had
West.
established-
The chat rooms were actually great. There's some pretty ridiculous, like, absolutely no one in charge. Like, just the craziest stuff going on. Nobody, no referees, no one to.
But you're saying, like, you used to be able to, if you clicked on an ad or if you mistyped one letter, it probably would take you to a less tolerable site?
Even like this chat that I used to hang out in, the one where if you didn't download the program, you showed up as a mug, and you could type and you could find different chat rooms for different regions, so people would just hang out in like the Midwest chat room or US, or and then get bored and you go hop over to London or Australia or wherever.
Chat, yeah.
Landing authorized. Vector for approach to landing pad 4-2. Automated
But
door
like
access
the
is now in
the
progress.
crazy part was like if you downloaded the app that went with it, then you got all these little like clips of audio and text that people had put together.
The nice, like,
And-
Easter eggs.
And they could be absolutely anything. And if one person had them and they played it, then everyone else who had it would play. And if you didn't have it, then it would just type a line into the chat. But if you had it, it'd play like audio,
Landing
and
successful.
sometimes
Ship
play a
secured.
teeny little video clip. And people would trade them and like pictures that you could use for your profile. I think there was one person who came on and had a picture of themselves, and everyone was like, "What the wow? How the hell do you get your own picture on the internet?" Like literally, that was like the half-an-hour conversation, like probably longer than that. Like everyone that popped in, then he explained it that his buddy has a scanner. And they were scanning in photos of all their friends,
Incoming message.
and he had to like explain what a scanner was and how it worked, and how that information was transferred to these different formats that for pictures and were put on the internet. And everyone else just had generic pictures that we traded with like a cowboy or guy in a suit, whatever personality you thought best fit your little avatar. And like I said, it was the Wild West. Some of them were pretty funny. There's some really wild stuff that people had. Like, all the cowboy had on was like a red bandana and a cowboy hat.
Huh. Sure, I've downloaded an app that,
For the game.
yeah.
You've downloaded an app for the game.
Yeah, and you can connect your stuff to it, and it will calculate distances and do all the searching from your phone. So I don't have to have things open up on my other screen.
So you can, like, see the news, and, like, you can find ships, commodities. You can see everything about your commander, how much money, your ranks. Oh. You can even see what ships you have. Holy crap, this is cool. Like, oh my heavens.
Wait, I do not believe that one bit.
What?
Lights off. According to this app, it's telling me that my federal gunship, which I think I have, I think that's what I'm using. What I have? Is this a gunship? It is a gunship, okay. It says that it's valued at $81 million. 81 million credits. Which I would like to say is as much, well, $2 million less than my Type 9, which is 83 million? Huh, that's expensive. But yeah, that makes, I guess, some, not much sense, but some sense, because it's maxed almost. I'm pretty close. Jeez.
It's pretty close, if anything. You can find systems, news. Interesting. Wow, here's even community goals.
Landing gear retracted.
Hey, Renegade. Thank you. Good luck.
Called ED Companion. Even tells you if the game servers are up or down. Thanks for stopping by, Renegade. Have a nice night. I don't know if you're leaving or not. I don't have chat open.
It says he's gonna start streaming.
Ah, good luck. I'll open a tab open.
I imagine gonna take off.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hopefully everyone's around and all the PCs are happy.
I should be there. I think I'm at the barbershop, so I'll have lots of energy.
Are you sure you're still at the barbershop?
No.
I'm really not. I might still be. I was when I checked earlier this afternoon.
After the phone call?
He didn't call me, he texted me.
After the phone text?
But yeah, I checked like a... Oh, I've been moved. Never mind. Huh, interesting. Who's there now? Oh, it's Dakota. Interesting.
You'd think you'd go shift people around a little bit after. Especially after being scared that
It's
you're
like one of
jumping
those,
ship.
Well, I dropped a day, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
But
pretty
you
short notice,
dropped a
'cause-
day after I talked to John.
No, it was before.
So right, like, hey, within like days of each other.
I was like, yeah, it was.
So
it was
you
within
drop
days.
a day and like I say,
and you dropped that bomb,
If-
and I was like, ooh.
if he gets overworked in these certain sites, then you know, he'll just go make more money other places and
Oh,
you guys
so-
can't compete. I was like, yeah.
Oh, jeez, oops. Oh, so that probably also helped a little bit with the, hey, okay there? You leaving us? No, not quite, but yeah, at the same time, yes, I am, but slowly. You guys don't pay me.
I was getting a ride home with John, so I was like, hey, you know, we always have these really honest, blunt conversations that are like really refreshing to be able to have with your boss, where he'll just, you know, cut the BS and say what's going on in a situation. So it's like, hey, I should pay him that favor back, and it's like you got some employees that are kind of burnt out from the current scheduling, and I want you to know about it before, you know, before it gets to a breaking point and people, you know, want to jump ship. And right now, if you do some schedule
Really makes
adjustments, then, you know, it'll take a lot of pressure off these things. And
I'm more worried about the train driver.
I was like, yeah, you know, so we have the train driver that would like to get back into the blacksmith shop, and you know, they want the hours, but they'd love to get the hours in the blacksmith shop, like, or at least in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, the people who've like signed up to do just the trades, they pick projects that will take like a month, and that's if they're in there all the time.
Yeah, that's usually how mine are. I'm gonna be in here once a week,
So
so I'm gonna plan something out, and then I can have time to think about how I'm next gonna finish it. You know.
mhm.
Yeah.
And then I
I
was
need to
like,
finish my-
you know, imagine the other big bosses, if they couldn't be in their favorite spot, how annoyed that would be for them. You know, how big of an inconvenience it would be for all their little projects that they love to work on. And
Please observe all standard docking procedures.
he's, you know, just, yep, all valid things. And I'll talk to the other
Access granted. Land on pad 3.
other bosses, and especially the people doing scheduling. And
Assisted docking initiated.
so yes, I think that might have got the bigger jump.
I think it was just very entertaining. I think that probably was the just really entertaining timing.
Mm-hmm.
Just funny.
And like we've both been talking about, you know, when we get the chance when we run into one of the bosses and we have them alone, we should bring up these scheduling things, because if they know about it, I think they can shift people around a little bit differently, and you know, they need a little bit more communication. And one of the things that kind of bugs me, like it is really nice because it makes everyone's just like super friendly, happy, want to be helpful. But the other side of that is like no one will say no. So even when it like is the inconvenience and
Like, I'm happy to help, but I don't want to be a
Incoming
barber.
message.
I know nothing about hair. Honestly, I need to go get my hair cut within the next week or two. Ugh. So bad. It's so long and it's so curly. Bad. I keep meaning to go and get a haircut one of these days, but like, ugh. I don't have any time to. Like, leaving the office at 6:30, occasionally 7. I'm like, ugh. Haircuts are like 30 minutes, maybe an hour if you're really having one of those days. Ugh.
if you get in and have to wait,
And I don't want to.
or if you
I'm not one of
have
those.
just the runaround before, after, get stuff done while you're out.
I was like, and I don't also want to like hold them an hour after like their work ends, because that's like just brutal. I hate being that guy. Being like, sorry, I'm gonna schedule right at closing, so you have to wait. I don't know. But, yeah.
If they schedule that, then they should be planning on.
But
They should know what they're doing with their scheduling, but
still, it's just purely
nice to
a
not be
me
the
thing.
last person.
I don't want to be that guy. Like, I'll come
can
in like an
avoid
hour
that,
before just so I'm close to closing. But like, I don't want to be that guy.
But you're that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. Not in that situation. I really don't. I'll be that guy in other things, but not that one. Ugh. It's like so like just no. Sorry, but no. Bleh.
That was very Canadian. No. Yeah,
No,
no.
no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, sorry, but no. I went to Canada
Like
at one point.
you stepped that up just like a little bit, like hit Canadian levels.
Like I went to Canada. I really did enjoy Canada. Canada's great. It was one of those few places where I'm like, I
love the
really like it.
Canadians.
Canadians are great. And the great part about the Canadians right now is that their temperatures there are where it used to be here. So it's like a nice warm temperature up there right now, and it's stupid hot down here, and so yeah, fine by me. Hey, it's another 1.5 million mission. Back to Collie Dock, here we go. I'm pretty much just going back and forth between these two docks. Jeez.
Landing gear
Well, it's making
retracted.
money.
Bounced around.
Pad
kind of.
detach complete. Regulate speed.
No,
to
it's quite
prepare
literally
exfoliation.
back between Zyme Kaiswicks, the ZIE MKIEWICZ one, and then Gomat at
The one
Collie
that you
Station.
sound like you're having a seizure when you
Yeah, that
try to
one.
say it.
I'm just going back and forth between those two at the moment. Like, it's enough that I'm now friendly with these, with some of them, and cordial with others. Like, I am just going right back and forth. I'm transporting Merlin. Famous visitor.
Scan detected.
Let's get directions again. The nice thing about this this jump is it's fairly short. It's I don't know how long it is. It's not super long of a jump, but it's one jump away, and then it's only 150,000, so it's like 5 or 10 minutes flight.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, I need to find a place close to where I am that has those in-system from one port to another without leaving the star.
You gotta find one of those that, my only problem with those is that they're usually, like, fairly long. It's a long jump, or long
Long
flight.
in between. Yeah.
Like, it's 300, 500, maybe even 1 million between each. It's like, oh, that's far. Ooh, what do you want? Oh, I'm jumping, never mind. I can't look at what you want. What do you want? I can't look at my messages while flying in hyperdrive. What do you need? Why can I not see my messages? Okie dokie. We need to go to Kali. Frustrating thing about this area is there's nothing here. There is just nothing. There's only like one. Well, let's get some statistics about this area. There is one station, and there's a nav beacon, and I guess there's a reformatory, but which I think is a mega ship that travels. Oh, I don't know. Apparently, it's a mercenary type thing. But yeah, there's like nothing here.
Yeah, I've been to a couple places like that. Like, I need fuel. I'll randomly go to a place. Oh my god, there is absolutely nothing.
I'm like, oh, there's a station, and it's like 200 light seconds out, and you're like, oh, that's a long flight just for fuel.
I found places where there was like a fleet carrier and they didn't have fuel.
Yeah, they have some of those. It's
Remember
like
when I was jumping around going, I got like 5 jumps left and I'm out of gas. I got 3 jumps left and I'm out of gas.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And
And you were in the red stars or something?
And then
Once
I
you can't
finally...
refuel it?
I was in a cluster of red stars, and then I couldn't even find any starports or any place to land in the cluster.
I was like, that's why you always want to
Was
keep
like-
fleet carriers in mind. Just they charge you more money, but it's worth it because it's fuel.
The
You're gonna
ones
be
that I
running out-
found, they didn't have that option. They were like so new, you couldn't even refuel on them. You couldn't do anything.
Ooh,
Like nothing.
that's
You could talk to your
boring.
contacts. That was like it. You could sell them stuff
They didn't
and
sell
talk to your
anything. They didn't have
contacts.
anything.
They didn't have anything.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, I was just at one of those. I could refuel, but cost extra. And I have enough fuel that I can go to other places.
So it's like, oh my god. You're the only guys out here and you don't sell gas? What is wrong with you?
Incoming message.
One of these groups I'm allied with, and the other one I'm neutral.
That's definitely a thing. It's kind of the worst. We're gonna listen to "The Distance" by Cake. What a good name.
Mhm.
Song I haven't heard in quite a while. Going for speed. All alone. Time of need. Bam. Actually quite like the Diamondbacks, like the design of it. It's a
Like how
very
that
different looking
moves,
ship
that was
compared to
cool.
everything else.
When it first loaded in, the animation it had was cool.
Taller, interesting, but I quite like the Diamondback.
All those moving parts.
It's just an interesting. It's different from everything else. Like it just looks interesting to me. I like it. It also, one of those things that I love about some of these is it has a lot of glass, so you can see everything.
Mm-hmm. That's a
I'm
nice
tempted just to
bonus.
buy one. How much is it?
$500,000.
Oh, that's cheap. I'm buying one. I'm gonna use this mission, and I could buy 3 with this one mission I'm about to drop off. Get 1.5 for it. I could literally buy 3. I'm buying one, and then I'm maxing it out, and this will be my travel between areas ship. I also am really tempted to buy a Mamba. Or a crate. Maybe a crate Mark III. Ooh.
And there's also the Diamondback Explorer for
Which one's
just under $2 million.
what's the
The
difference?
big brother of it.
Is there a difference?
It has a large hard point, and
Okay.
this one has 2 small, 2 medium. This has
Oh.
1 large, 2 medium.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's pretty good.
Um,
What's the jump ranges of each? Like, the thing is about the small ones is, like, they're just so easy to get places.
the big one's 17, and the
Dang.
small one's 12.
Oh, interesting. So maybe I will grab the bigger one. Is it a medium? Or is it a small? Because I want a small ship, but I've got these
Yeah,
mediums, but
designed for small landing pads.
dang. Okay, well, I'll be grabbing one of those. Explorer. I'll have that as my exploration ship. Just put a bucket load of fuel on it so I can jump 40 light years.
Mm-hmm.
Jump maybe like 100 light years, 200 light years in one go.
Yes, P Scout. That's an interesting one. The thing about some of those is it's like, oh, you can jump 17 light years with a Type E thruster in the frameshift drive? What is your Type A? 20, 30? Can you jump like 30 light years in that thing?
Probably something ridiculous like that.
I'm gonna buy one and I will let you know, because this thing, I would love one of these, because then I can actually, like, if I put a single passenger cabin in here, ooh, you could, like, take these people just far, and I imagine it might be faster. Do they have the Mamba or the Crate? The Crate is pretty cool. It's fast.
There's
It's like
the
one of the
Mamba.
light speeders. Yeah, the Mamba's fast, and I think it's partially an attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Crate, I
That's-
think, is one of the fastest ships in the game.
Too small, too large, and a heavy for the Mamba.
Jeez. Heavy. Holy crap.
So get in fast, hit hard, get out. But for that price range, you're also looking at the Python.
Yeah. Well, it's very much of what you're trying to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, the
if
Mamba
you're
is
trying
a
to fight, the Python's really, I think it's very, very designed for that.
the
Fighting.
Mamba is a tack specialized. Tack
Oh,
and
okay.
run.
Well, yeah, it's got a heavy hard point. It's one of the
Mhm.
few that does, actually.
It was originally designed as a racer, but then like people don't run around racing. There's not money to be made that way. So
I'm down to do some racing. That'd be a really fun opportunity. Like, every here and there you can find a race. I'd be so down.
and then it just starts with the ships again, but with the
Oh, they don't have
Imperial.
Oh, no. It will show all the ones you can't buy. So I think you can actually still find the crates and look at the crates. Yeah, you got Cobras,
These ones are
Vipers.
all slightly more expensive than the base design. I don't remember what they.
Yeah, I think you can now look at all of the ships, but you can't buy them all,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting. I quite like that. It allows you to see what ships exist, where sometimes you're like, I don't actually know what anything is. So you got the Federal Dropship.
I need to get midshipman.
I was like, it's not hard. I think you only need like 3 or 4 ranks just to grab it. It's really easy. And I got the older brother of that because I had it unlocked, which is the assault ship.
This
I
one
think.
looks different than the other standard
Yeah. Kind of
Alliance
pretty.
Chieftain.
But yeah, the Alliance has some pretty cool ships, if I'm honest. But I'm so far down the Federation that I'm like, I'm going for a good Federation ship. Yeah, the Federal Assault ship. It's a little funny looking, but it's a good ship. I had that for a little bit of time.
I like the
Yeah.
look of the Imperial ones too. They've got some pretty.
Imperial is they have some cool ships. They really do. Like that looks like
they've
just a
got some
jet.
really pretty. Yeah, it just kind of
Just so
screams
clean.
CEO private jet type of.
That's one of those where you put in like 2 luxury cabins and then you just go yes. 22 million. It's a large ship for that. That's not bad. The Alliance Crusader. It's not a bad looking ship.
Yeah, I like these ones that look a little bit different, at least.
Yeah, it's like I like the difference.
Like I said, I think you'd be able to have any shape.
Yeah, you're in space. There's no air resistance.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, there would be very little. Challenger.
And the space stations too. You'd fly up and you'd have just like the funkiest You're gonna fly into a mouth that's like you fly into the gate. It looks like
So
some mouth of some
this is the ship that
mythic
I've got.
creature or
This is
something.
this gunship. This is what I've got right here. It's a nice ship. It does a lot of work. This is what I've pretty much turned into my normal ship now, because I have like 7 guns on it. It's got 4 medium, 2 small, and a large. Like, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You can put
A
a
lot
fighter
of guns.
in here, and it's a medium with a fighter pilot. Like, it's pretty nifty. The only problem is it's not the most, like, it's not great for getting super far distances, as you could probably figure out just from looking at the jump distance of 6.
That it starts with, yeah.
But yeah, you can
brutal.
stick another person in there, and you can put a fighter bay in it. It's great. But so far, but as soon as you get up a little bit higher, you get the federal. Here it is. The crates. Crates are cool. I like the
That's
crates.
a nice looking ship. It looks like another ship I've seen with engines all over the back.
But it's the Crate Mark III. I think it's the next one over. Ooh, pretty. Like, the nice thing about that thing is that, yeah, that one. I was like, I like that one. And I'm tempted to grab one if I find enough money. 45 million is the problem. I guess I could. Oh, you know what I should
And then
do?
you need to
I
build
should
it up.
sell. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna sell my Type 9 because I genuinely don't use it and buy one of those. Because I'm like, that is a cool ship. It's one of those, if I just want a fast ship, and like, what is the jump range of the Crate Mark II since you have it open?
9.
9? Okay. And its top speed is 245. That is so fast. Holy crap. I had a mission a while back, and it was one of those hard missions, and it was like, hey, you have to go kill this guy. And the guy was in one of these, in a crate. And I was like, are you joking? You want me to chase that guy down? And they're like, yeah, go kill him. I'm like, no, I can't keep up with him. I'm in this, like, vulture, this small, tiny ship, and this guy's in this monster of that.
Medium size.
He's in one of the faster ships in
Worth-
the game. It's like,
This
doesn't it
ship's
say
worth
it's
10 times as much as yours.
yeah, it's a light speeder. Like, it's not supposed to be slow. It's supposed to be incredibly fast. No! I wasn't looking, and I got too close to the planet.
I hit that.
My, like,
Anacondas are pretty. These
yeah, I was like,
really
yeah,
big
kind of pretty
ships
cool.
are nice.
It's a big ship, though.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's the federal cruiser?
Federal Corvette.
Corvette, that's what it is. That's the one I'm looking for. That's the one I want. Like, it's a pretty solid looking ship, I think, but
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty big. But it's 187 million. Like, oh my goodness gracious.
Very Halo looking.
Yeah. It's great. It's gonna look great with the UNSC tags. It's gonna be great. I gotta get there. I'm still like 3, or I think I'm still 5 ranks away. Which is why I'm like, yeah, I'll just buy another ship.
These are really pretty too.
Oh yeah, the
they're
Imperial
pretty.
Cutter is pretty cool. Like the Imperial, like I'm happy that they did the Imperial ships as they are, like different from other ones, not just this kind of like very mechanical look. Because otherwise they would all be very, very similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these ones are very different looking. Out of my price range, but
So expensive. 187 million. Like, that would take me quite literally like days of grinding just to get there.
Mhm.
Straight up days of grinding. Like, if I can make like probably 15 million a day of like 6 or so hours straight of grinding, I can get there. It's gonna take me quite a lot of time.
So we'll be back at it for more game shenanigans. Thanks for hanging out. Hit that follow button if you haven't. Getting close to 150.
Hey,
I know, it's sneaking right up.
I have to do something fun.
Well, yeah, come hang out,
You know what I
play the
hear?
games.
Blacksmithing street. No, I'm gotta do something cool.
We've got possibilities. We'll think of something. Or we won't. Who knows? We got possibilities. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you guys next time. What are we doing tomorrow? Multiplayer games? Do you have something?
And something. Alright, let's find me
Maybe Ark. But we'll see.
little ship. I don't have Ark installed.
Maybe not. We'll see.
I can get it installed, but it's like
Really,
take me
really
a
big.
couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take me like 4 hours to get it all installed. Because most of the old maps are fine, but the new maps are what's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know the old maps, like the center. Ooh, that one's good. I think it's called the center. I don't remember. Good stuff. All right, let's see if I can find me a cool looking ship.
Alright.
Because I want a fast one, and so I think a Crate Mark II or even a Crate Phantom.
Ooh.
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
And it's a large ship, but it's
Catch you guys later. Be good. Be safe.
later, dogs.
Later, doves. Do 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 do. Ah.